吃蛋堡也叫软嘴唇。2010 I want you, let's go。这个距离没到过，再靠近点就爆破。我想我没听错，你说你会照我。问了问你比我小很多，有的聊很多，有的没有说，或者心里想的嘴没照做，或者我们都在隐瞒什么。目前对。
Okay, so switching gears, we're gonna move on to the anime topics, and I think this was Toxic Spice topic, which is, what is your number one favorite anime and the anime that is its close second? Basically, what anime almost made it to the number one list?
Alright, so I'm gonna go first on that one real quick, if y'all don't mind. Alright, so what's up, y'all? So y'all know, everybody in this call know, that my number one favorite anime is Gurren Lagann. And yeah, that's my number one favorite anime to this day. And how I got into Gurren Lagann was, quick story. I was at my aunt's house. I think I was like 15. I was at my aunt's house in Florida, and this was back in the days where Sci-Fi, Sci-Fi Channel, Sci-Fi had a thing called Anime Mondays where they play anime on their channel all day, right?
Yeah.
So, boy, you old. So I turned the TV on. I was trying to go to sleep, but I couldn't go to bed. So I woke up and I turned the TV on, and it was the last episode of Gurren Lagann. It was the last episode, right? So I sat there, and how horrible her fucking TV was. It was kind of it was like that all the time. It was still clear enough for me to watch though. So I watched it, and I was like, "What is this?" So after I got home, I looked it up and found it, and I watched all of it. It was dope. So after that, Gurren Lagann was my number one favorite anime. It beats Dragon Ball. It beats a lot of shit. I watched a lot of anime, and it beats all of them. So, but the only anime that has ever gotten super close at beating Gurren Lagann and become my number one anime is Bleach. Bleach is like my shit. I fucking love Bleach. Bleach almost beat Naruto. I mean, not Naruto. Well, Death Battle. Bleach almost beat Gurren Lagann for me, and I don't know what it was. I guess I don't know if it was the characters or it had more or because it was a manga running series. It had more anime. I mean, it had more episodes, and the manga was dope, stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It had more movies. It was like I don't know what it was about Bleach that almost like beat Gurren Lagann for me, but in my book, Gurren Lagann and Bleach are my top two. My top two, and will always be my top two. But yeah, I'm curious to see how is it with y'all? Like, how is it with y'all? And the people watching, how is it with y'all? When it comes down to that.
Okay, go ahead, Djinn.
So my top two, actually, one of them is an older one. Up until I actually seen Hellsing, Tenchi Muyo was my top one. But then Hellsing came out, and I actually started watching Hellsing and everything. Hellsing is my number one anime. And for those that know me, know my mind is a little twisted, so that actually falls right along with that. Tenchi Muyo, on the other hand, growing up, that was like one of my favorite animes.
Because the titties,
even though okay, so
dead.
Growing up,
titties and everything. Not everybody here is a titty bag.
The cast is closing, Jesus.
You said it hard too.
So when it came to Tenchi Muyo, it was like it was more so at that point, a young guy, that was any young guy's dream. In a house full of women, and he got his runner to pick. Like, he could pick anyone he want. Mm-hmm. Even have someone fight over him and everything. That was part of it. But as the story progressed and everything, and like the growth throughout the story and everything, that kind of made it more so where I would choose that for my number one. But then blood, gore, and all kinds of innuendo and all that extra shit kicked in with Helsing, and that kicked Tension Wheel to number two.
Wow.
I mean, y'all all know what Helsing is. Y'all know the OVAs and everything. Like Helsing is a
broken
really
ass
good anime. Alucard is broken as fuck, but actually, Alucard wasn't even my favorite character in there. So
It was the police girl, right?
No, Police Girl wasn't my favorite character.
Gone with his titty.
Nah, Police Girl actually was like my third favorite character. The Butler was actually my favorite character.
Okay.
The Butler, then Alucard, Police Girl.
Oh, you mean Walter,
And I
right?
can't. Yeah,
Miss Walter.
Walter's the guy with the strings.
Yeah, Walter Cedar Mays.
Who said they're not surprised?
The Resident Gundam. I am not surprised that Walter was your favorite. I am not surprised.
I mean, he was quiet. He kept to himself. He conducted business as usual. But when it came down to it, when shit got real,
When it came down to
Walter was the one that was dependable.
When Walter was a psycho, Walter was a psycho in his young age, and when he got resurrected back into his young age, Walter showed his psycho side. Like, i.e., wow,
Look,
I think.
Hey, look, check this out. So, we're not gonna fault the man for what he did in his younger years.
Okay.
Anyway, and actually, my number 4 favorite character, I can't think of his name right now. The fucking priest. Yeah,
I know who
he
you're
was
talking
off.
about. Talking about the Irish guy.
Yep.
Father
Him and Alucard, we used to go at it.
Right, Father Anderson. Yeah, Father Anderson.
Yep.
Okay, so wait, are you Dungeon?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so who's next?
I can go, I guess.
Okay, go ahead.
Hurry up, Rick Flip.
My favorite anime growing up was a little thing called Detective Conan, aka Case Closed. I had to sneak it at 3-4 o'clock in the morning and watch it on Adult Swim, because that's how I ended up catching it in the first place. And it was just awesome, next level shit to me. Like, it was way better than Scooby Doo could ever be. And I was a big Scooby Doo fan, but Scooby Doo never had to solve a murder, as far as I understand.
Not in that universe.
Yeah, not in that universe. And it was just awesome, being able to just watch it. It was in a way, it was like watching a kid version of Law and Order, just trying to figure out who did it and why. And it just got my mind turning, got my mind working. I grew up watching a lot of that's how I got into other anime other than Dragon Ball Z. Was I did the Adult Swim thing and the sci-fi thing, and it was just great. Some of the best animes that I ever watched this day. And a good runner up. I'm not sure if this counts, but I watched the anime called Another, and
Oh God!
It didn't last long, but God knows that it was a really good. I really loved it. I love the murders.
It was the anime version of Final Destination.
It really is, and I love Final Destination. So there you go. I watched it with you. And it was awesome. So that's my top 2.
Next.
Talos.
Did you say another?
Yeah.
Another is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is. It had a slow build. They're like, but when it started killing, when the old girl tripped up them steps, it started popping.
Got fucking nerds.
Why do I?
Okay, Talos, you said he's gonna go next.
Yeah, I got it. I'm here. All right. So, for most of everybody that really knows me, y'all know that majority of the Gundams are my favorite. In particular, Gundam 00.
Transam.
Now, what almost beat it out though, however, was one that a lot of my cousins didn't think would ever happen to try to like almost beat it out, period, because they never thought I would like it that much. And that would have been Akira.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Like, cause okay, when I saw, like, mind you, I hadn't seen any of those older animes, and just so happened, one of my cousins, she was like, "Hey, I think you might like this," and she got me on Akira. And I kid you not, it was dope. It was beyond everything I expected it to be, and it came close. But see, that Trans Am.
The Kyle Ken for robots.
That Trans Am, it put it in its place. So yeah, it came real close. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I said before, Gundam 00 is how I got the nickname TalosGundam. Above all else, I love the 7-sword Gundam. That, like, Setsuna FCA is my favorite pilot. Like, one of the top pilots out there. Like, nobody can touch him outside of the god himself, Hero U. So, you know, yeah.
Hey,
but
go ahead and finish real quick. But I got a question.
Okay, but yeah, so like legitimately, like Akira came real close. Like, it was, if I had to put in a percentile vote where Gundam 00 got 100%, Akira came close to having basically, I think 97, 98%. It came that close. But yeah, that's it for me. What's your question?
Okay. I watched the Akira movie and I read the manga way back. I read the manga. Akira does have an anime, right? Or is it just a movie?
It's just a movie. As far as I know, it's just a movie.
Okay. But that's all I want to ask.
Yeah,
Okay.
Akira is just a movie. It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a movie.
So, my favorite anime of all time is Gundam Wing. Reason being is because I don't think there's any character in that series that I don't dislike. I like the good guys and the bad guys, and the people who I didn't like, they got killed off in the same episode. So it didn't. So it didn't really give me a whole like, oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this person. Or I hate this person. Because normally when it comes to me and anime on the spectrum, if I like a villain, I like a villain, and if I like a hero, I like a hero. And my second favorite for that would have to be the funny thing is, when it comes to my favorite anime, I always gotta have to put certain animes in certain categories, like my favorite mecha or my favorite psychological or whatever. But if I have to choose overall, my second favorite would have to be Code Geass.
Yeah.
Code Geass could have easily topped number one if it wasn't for certain characters making dumbass mistakes or certain characters making stupid decisions in Code Geass. Because Gundam Wing, it to me, when it comes to a mecha, I love it because, like I said, there's no character in that anime that I don't dislike. I even like the bad guys. That's the thing about the main bad guys. That's the thing about it. And yeah, I was like, dang man, I don't want you to die any of that. Well, dang man, I don't want the villain to die, but I know it's gonna happen. So yeah, I was kind of like that on that spectrum. So yeah, that's how I go. But yeah, Code Geass basically would have been the second favorite because with Code Geass, looking at Lelouch's cold calculating ideas and not to mention the ending, not gonna spoil it, not to mention the ending, and not to mention we're supposed to be getting the movie later on this year. Well, it's already out. I don't think it's subbed yet though. But yeah, Code Geass Code Geass and Gundam Wing. So
is R2 like good like on Code Geass? Like I only seen like I guess it's kind of like the first season. I think they call it like R1 or something like that.
Yeah. Code Geass R1 season 1, Code Geass R2 second season.
Okay, so like is second season good? I only seen first.
Yes, it is. I highly recommend. I highly recommend you watch second season.
All right.
It even gets to the point where, you know, there's stuff with Lelouch, and then there's a completely other Code Geass season where the main character is like a whole different person. It like has a whole new cast.
Yeah, Akito of the Exile. It's a OVA.
Yeah, so it's like
it actually takes place in the future.
Yeah, there's stuff that get expanded
upon. Okay, so after the Black Widow.
Okay, so the next topic coming from Toxic, which is what he said. Can you name a group of friends from an anime that reminds you of your group of friends? And I kind of want to go ahead and go first on that. I see my group of friends as the Vongola family from Hitman Reborn. I don't see anyone as nothing else because of the ideals and the roles that everyone played in it. Even if like real talk, even if you know there are some people who aren't playing roles, some people who can't say roles, and there are even some people who backstab. But it was still a close-knit family. People had to do what they had to do when their roles were given to them. So I'd say, if I say anything, the Vongola family from Hitman Reborn would be the closest thing I could say that I had to my group of friends.
With me, with me, I see us as I can see us probably as the Soul Eater crew. I had to think long and hard about it. Pause. But I kind of saw us. I kind of see us as like the Soul Eater crew. At first, I was gonna say the Bleach crew. Well, at first I was gonna say the Full Metal Alchemist. You know, I was gonna say Full Metal Alchemist first. You know what? Scratch that. All y'all most remind me of everybody in Full Metal Alchemist mostly, because everybody has a role, everybody has a story, everybody plays some type of role, everybody got their own specific episodes, everybody has their own thing that they're going through and stuff like that. In some way, shape, or form, it affects the main plot. You know, people's plans come together, all kinds of stuff. Everybody's smart as hell, like stuff like that. You know, it is real like tight knit when it comes down to Full Metal. Yeah, next.
Team Batman Games, you want to chime in on that, or Djinn? Anyone really?
I was about to say, so this really wouldn't count as an anime, but I see us as like Boondocks family, only because we have people that. Nah, I'm not giving no details of who's who.
I swear to God, you make me Tom. Beat your.
Nah, man. He called me Tom.
Wait a minute.
But
Jen, what
no,
did you say?
He said Boondocks.
Oh my goodness.
I say the Boondocks family.
You
Okay,
make me
check this
time.
out.
I
So
swear to God.
everybody has their own story and everything, like y'all were saying. But it's more so none of us are all blood related. We're more like an extended family. And in Boondocks, you got Riley and Huey and everything, and Granddad. But then most of the other people that's around them. Okay, find your cup and you can have something to drink. But everybody around them is gravitated towards them, and they created more of a family like that. With us, we got people that came to us, that gravitated to us and everything. But then at the same time, we have people that came to us, chilled out for a minute, and turned on us. So, little boy, really?
The little boy. Yeah.
Go find your cup. But yeah, so that's why I say the Bulldogs family.
I just have one thing to say.
Mel, you Granddad. Tell us you
Look
Granddad.
here. Like I said, if you have made me Granddad or Uncle Ruckus, I'm going to headbutt you. I swear.
Bro, you about to represent the That's hilarious. Oh,
I'm finna be real upset. I'm finna be very upset.
That's crazy, man.
I don't know. Tyler, you could be stink meaner.
Hell no.
I'll take stink meaner over Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah, no.
You take stink meaner, nigga. I'd rather take Uncle Ruckus. Nigga, I'd rather take Uncle Ruckus over stink meaner. You say stink meaner don't even read. Read, nigga. Read, no.
When you come back?
Okay, so anybody?
God, nigga.
Okay, so anybody else want to go?
I'll go. Honestly, I look at us and I see us truthfully. I see us truthfully as Team Dagurin.
Yeah, I'm Simon. Called it.
Like, I dead seriously see us as Team Dagurin. The reason I say this is because, like Djinn has said, like, you know, we're all a family, but we're not a family that's all blood related. And we've all, like, you know, come together and everything. And people have gravitated to us, left, and every, you know, of that nature and whatnot. But yet and still, we've all, you know, we're all a cohesive group. And I ain't gonna lie. We're forced to be reckoned with when it's all of us together. You know, like when it's all of us together, we really can't be beat. Like we don't have a losing record, honestly. I have to actually point that out. We don't have a losing record when we're all together. But you know, I do agree. I do feel like that's us as a whole, as a whole cohesive unit. Now, as far as who is who, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say because you know, that's for my mental insanity to
enjoy.
All right, Team Batman Games. What about you, sir?
All right. Well, I don't know. With me, it would probably be like a mixture of like Yugi's gang, like from like the first season of like Yu-Gi-Oh! With Trishan and Joey and Taya. It's a mixture of that. A mixture of Yu Yu Hakusho's I'm playing with Hiei and
All about the red eyes.
and a mixture of Ultimate Muscle.
Wow.
Nigga, Ultimate Muscle wasn't nothing but Dragon Ball, but wrestling.
I mean,
Okay.
at the same time, people sleep on Ultimate Muscle, man. For like, I know people talk shit about kids, but
Mainstream Ultimate.
Now I got Batman. Now I got to look at you side eye. See, now I got to look at you side eye. See, I better be in the Yu Hakusho era, not. And I'm not talking about Kuwabara either. No, we ain't doing that. No.
Everybody, I'm damn Kurama.
Because if you throw me in Ultimate Muscle, I promise you, we gonna have to talk. That ain't it. That ain't it, Chief. The Chief done told you that ain't it.
what's wrong with your Kuwabara, man?
Oh my God.
I mean, but just to piggyback a little bit off of what each y'all said, it's literally like, yeah, we had like people like break off, and yeah, we're not family like by blood, but we are all connected, and we all very different, but we all have our own like little stories, and together, just like what Mel said, we really can't be beat. It's like we work different parts of this Megazord or some shit to where like we all, if we work together, then we really can't be beat. And it's funny because like when Mel said he could be like Kurabara, I realized that he would be Grandma. Like, but never mind. Nah,
You know what? It's all good. It's all. You know what?
I like how me and GT said "wow" at the same time when you said Ultimate Muscle.
I mean, because it came straight out of left field.
I know, right? That was like,
no. See, I had to make sure I had to put a stop to that as soon as he said Ultimate Muscle. Oh no.
y'all not gonna sleep on Ultimate Muscle, okay? Like,
I love Ultimate Muscle. I look forward to seeing that shit every Saturday morning.
Same. And then it had this game on Game Boy Advance. I used to play the fuck out of it, man.
Man, quick side note, for real, I have
You
never
know the cow
finished
song.
Ultimate Muscle. I have never finished Ultimate Muscle. What did you say?
Do you know the cow song?
No. What?
He said no. What?
Come on now. You know the song, bro. You know the song, Miles. You know the song.
Oh man.
I'm not. I'm not doing it.
Come on now. You said we all in this Ultimate Muscle shit, so go ahead and sing the song.
No.
It's been so long. I don't think I remember it, man.
I don't remember it either. I just remember Ultimate Muscle. That's the only lyric I remember.
That's all I remember. Like, I'm being honest, I have never finished Ultimate Muscle. I have never finished it. Like, yeah. I wanted to. I have never finished it. Like, when I guess they did the final episode or whatever it was over here in the States, I never caught it. I never saw it.
I'm not sure they even showed it. I had to like read it because I don't know, 4Kids was kind of messing up, like in general. But
every time this nigga wanted to go eat, he had to sing this song. You know the song, man. You just don't want to do it. I understand.
Man, it's all kinds of peer pressure going on right now.
So going on to our last topic in the anime lifestyle section. This is also from Toxic, and he said he said, and we actually have two military heads in here, and this is coming from Toxic. He said, with having mechs from your favorite mecha being put in the military, would that persuade you to make you join the military?
So if Gundams were, I'm gonna put it with all mechas. Okay, y'all for everybody, y'all seen Pacific Rim. If you know mecha in general, like if Gundams were real, would that make you want to join the military?
Sign me up, first day plan. I don't care.
Yeah. That's honestly what I was expecting out of the Space Force, man.
You a nigga.
Hey, look, they hired to be in the military. They said, look, we trying to work on some new stuff. We trying to get some X in here.
Bro, I swear, if I can get a big old mecha, like I'm in. Like, sign me in.
That nigga said,
I want a
big
transformer,
old.
bro. I get a transformer. Oh, boy, look, you ain't gotta give me no bonus. As long as I get to ride, I get to use the transformer. I'm good.
No, could you imagine the military with like thousands of big O's?
Oh Jesus!
Big O, a big motherfucker. Hence the word, big O.
Those were some like heavy like stuff, man.
Big O is like
we need a
nigga.
new planet, to be honest. Cause if we have mechs in our military, that means that every other military 9 times 10 has a mech in their military, or at least some mechs in their military.
Right.
So when we go to war,
Earth
this planet is fucked.
Earth gonna have to be as big as the sun.
Look, all I know is, and I said point blank, whoa.
Okay, well, since the planet will be fucked, let's dumb it down a little bit, and let's just say Iron Man suits.
I mean, even without Iron Man,
fully functional like complete Iron Man suits.
That's still bad. That's still bad. That's still bad.
I'm good. I run TalosGundam. I'm good.
Yep. Let me have my Gundam. Let me have 00. Like I said, if the Air Force was, if the Air, I don't care how nobody feels. I understand. A lot of my family was Marines, Army, and some Navy. But if the Air Force was to tell me, we will give you the key to the 00 Gundam if you sign with us right now.
What?
I don't even care about a signing bonus. They'll be seeing my signature quick.
Sign your soul away.
What?
Really, big man?
What?
What you got going on?
So basically with everyone, if the military said, hey, we have mechas now, so
because because at the end, Gurren Lagann kind of did become that, by the end of the series. So,
yeah, it did. But that's the thing about it. Most Gundam series are like that. We like, even though most of it took place in space, but that's basically how it is. Like one planet just comes up with the idea to make a Gundam, and other planets follow behind.